tarotbyanisha. I'm recording from this stunning location, and I'm going to be speaking about the new moon which is there in Libra on the 8th and the 9th of October. Now this is quite an interesting new moon because we also have a Venus retrograde that starts from the 5th of October and it's retrograde till about 16th of November. I've done a separate video for that. Now this new moon in Libra is going to be interesting because we have the Venus retrograde. The planet that rules Libra is retrograde, and it's retrograde in Scorpio, which is all about intensity. It's all about deep dark emotions. And this new moon is bringing about hope, but it's also asking all of us to look at things which we may have been ignoring, specifically as far as our relationships are concerned and also where money is concerned. So the entire focus is going to be around loans. It's going to be around taxes, business partnerships. It also is going to be about relationships on a more broader basis as well. So not just your own intimate relationships, which you may share with your spouse or with your lover or with your immediate family. This may also have to do with relationships with others on a day-to-day basis, how it is that you are dealing with people, how it is that you're reacting to others, and how it is that you look at or how it is that you receive and you give love. So this new moon is asking you to just press a reset button. It's asking you to relook at things as to how it is that you are in your relationships. So what is it that you are expecting? What is it that you're giving? How is it, or what is the need of yours that is not being met in your relationship? And is it something that you can press a reset button? And that's what this new moon is about. It's a time to be resetting expectations. It's a time to be re-looking at your relationships with fresh new eyes. It's a time to be bringing about more freshness. This new moon is also about finding harmony. There are a lot of times, I think most of times in all our relationships, wherein that the people we can't really get along with, and we keep trying to find that balance with them. Maybe this is a time to be finding that midpoint with them. It's all right. You don't really have to go the entire way in order to be pleasing someone, because the Libran energy is all about pleasing others. It's about others. It's constantly trying to understand the other people's point of view. But this energy is also about pleasing yourself. So don't hesitate to take care of your own needs. In fact, I think that is one of the most important things, is to love yourself. It's to take care of your own needs. It's to keep in mind, remind yourself things that are important to you, things that make you happy, because if you are not really happy from inside, it's very, very hard to make others happy. And you can always have that it's not a conscious, it can be a subconscious grudge, that, oh, I did so much for this person and see how this person is not behaving nicely with me. Or the expectations can be quite mismatched. It can be that you carry on compromising, you carry on doing something in order to be keeping, either maintaining that harmony or to please someone else, but in the bargain you could really be feeling quite low, and you could be feeling quite sad, and you could be even in some cases, I would say, be suffering from a sense of self-worth. So this new moon is a new opportunity. It's a new way, it's a new opportunity to look at new ways of being in your relationships. And also I think wherein that things could be challenging in a relationship, wherein that you could have this sense of, that I've tried and tried, and there is no way, or there could just be a stagnation in a relationship, or a relationship could be really toxic. It's really a time to be looking at it with new eyes and recognizing and accepting that maybe there are certain things that you just can't change, and maybe there is you need to be reaching a sort of a conclusion and saying, that or acceptance, and saying that this is what I can do. It can be a new look at yourself. and maybe having that newer perspective about yourself and saying that maybe I'm obsessing too much, maybe I'm, you know, because we also have this new moon which is trining with Pluto, and it can bring about a lot of things which are under the surface and which can be, which could make you quite obsessive. You know, that you could just be either be obsessed with certain thoughts or you could be obsessed with a relationship, and there could just be this sense of realization that, you know, I really can't be doing more, or I can be doing whatever, and there is just no pleasing some people, and that is all right. So it's really a time to be stepping back. Because Venus is retrograde this entire month, it's not a great time to be taking any action. It's not a time to be taking any drastic decision. New moon energy is about newer perspectives. It's about resetting things. It's about re-looking at your own behavior patterns, how it is that you are receiving, how it is that you're giving love, and in the bargain, is it that you're ignoring yourself? So while it's wonderful to be taking care of people all around you, people whom you love, people whom you take care of, but it's also equally, or I would say more important, to be taking care of yourself. Do watch out for your reactions. Try not to get too engaged in drama, because with Libra and Scorpio, you can expect some amount of theatrics and drama. Scorpios love that. That could come up with deeper emotions. So try not to get really involved or caught up with it. Try to observe as to what is really going on and get that learning from it. How it is that you can do it differently. Maybe this is a time that you've seen it happen so many times. There's a sense of deja vu that is around it, that you need to be doing things differently now. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I'll see you again soon, and thank you.